Welcome to Emily's Fresh Kitchen. Hello. Today we're having barbecue cheddar pork burgers. And I almost said barbecue chicken pork burgers because I'm looking at the words backwards in the camera. But there's no such thing as chicken pork. Unless there is and I don't know about it. But we don't use chicken pork here on the show. But that would be like a turducken chicken pork. But no. Barbecue chicken pork burgers. And let's get started with our ingredients. Shall we? Oh, we have to preheat the oven to 425. I just turned the light on, sir. Don't worry. Don't start the oven. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, so we have our pork meat, which producer Patrick has over yonder. And then we also have buns. And we have go-getter cheddar. That's what it says. Go-getter cheddar. So that's cheese, you know, in case you didn't know. We have some chipotle powder. We have some fry seasoning. We have some mayo. And we have some, barbecue sauce, duh. They're barbecue cheddar pork burgers. Of course we have barbecue sauce. And I just couldn't remember what words are. Those are hard. We also have some onions. And we have some potatoes. Okay. So, our onions are going to be cut into slices. And our potatoes are going to be cut into wedgies.
I think some of the onions are going to be minced, yeah. 4 tablespoons of minced.
That's for the meat. So I should do the onions first then, correct? Or the potatoes. The potatoes doesn't take me very long, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
It's either or.
Okay. I'll just do the potatoes
So
first.
I'll likely toast the buns on the...
Yes. So because our oven still doesn't work, because we were sent the piece that we needed, and it was the wrong piece. So, that's fun. Anyways, we're using the toaster oven tonight for the things that need to be baked. And that is the potato wedges. And to toast our buns, we would usually also do that in the oven. But we're just going to do that on the stovetop with a pan, and our potatoes will just go in the toaster oven. Which, you know, the toaster oven belongs to the elder unpaid intern. And at first, when she said, "Is it okay if I bring it when I move in?" I thought, oh man, I really don't want another thing on my counter. But it's times like this when I say, you know, thanks. Thanks for bringing that. Because now we have it, and huzzah. Because, you know, how else are we supposed to make the things that we need an oven for? You know? Don't you know? It's difficult. Did I cut? Yes, I cut this in half. Okay. It was stuck together. Although, I really don't like having things on my counter. So, it does take up extra space. But that's okay. Because it has been a blessing at times. So, you gotta think of the positives. And that's what's importante in life, my friends. So, They said that the new glass for the oven would be here, I think, Wednesday?
Yes.
So hopefully we'll be able to get back to normal on Thursday, but I don't know. You just really never know. Okay. You just never know. And usually I don't go live on Saturdays. Usually we do Fridays. So I don't expect we'll have a lot of viewers tonight. Because Saturday, people have a lot of things going on. I understand that. But I know sometimes people will watch later. I have a lot of people tell me that they watch later. And I'm grateful. I would say though, if you do watch later, go ahead and leave a comment. Just saying hi. Because chances are I'm not going to respond because it's later. But then I can see who's watching it, the replay. Or you can say like replay or something. Then I know, hey, you watched the replay. I like to know these things. My curiosity gets me going sometimes, or it doesn't get me going, it just gets going. And I say, hey, I wonder who's watching. You know? And also, happy birthday to J-Dub. And J-Dub is one of my favorite characters in life. And he doesn't watch the lives, but he catches the replays. He catches those replays. And today's his birthday. And he loves burgers. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they are his favorite food. Is that accurate, Producer Patrick?
I believe so.
J-Dub is Producer Patrick's papa. And that's Dad, not Papa. And J-Dub, you know, he's just one of my favorite people. And I'm his favorite, and I know. Because I told him, and he laughed and said, yeah. And that's the answer right there. And that's all I needed to hear was #truth. Anyways. So, yeah.
Oh, are you done with the potatoes?
This is for you, J-Dub. Oh, yes, sir. I am done with the potatoes. It's because you were washing something when I finished, and so I got distracted and said, hey, I'm just going to leave those guys there. You know, as one does.
Yeah.
Will you spread these out a smidge, please, sir?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. I know you would. You're the real MVP, you know, other than J-Dub, who's also the real MVP. And those are going to be a little crowded, but that's okay. Such is life. Such is life. There's no social distancing when you're talking about potatoes. And I don't care. Because they don't either. Yes. Anyways. We're just going to slice our onions. And I'm going to turn this and keep on keeping on. I tend to do my onions pretty thin because I like them to be thin. But you can make them thicker if you want. And these are going to be grilled or caramelized. I can't remember. I think just grilled.
Caramelized.
Caramelized? Okay. I love caramelized onions. I do not, however, like raw onions. I will not eat them, Sam, I am. I will not eat raw onions, man. Am and man don't rhyme, but it's close enough. I forget what it's called when it's like close but not a rhyming word. There's a word for that, and I forget what it is, but that's what that is, and I'm just letting you know. You're welcome for that information and knowledge that I just dropped upon you. It's like a mic drop, only I don't have a mic. I have a knife, and I'm not going to drop it. That's dangerous, Producer Patrick.
Yep.
Producer Patrick has assaulted the potatoes, and by that I mean he put salt on them. He salted and peppered them, and he also put fry seasoning on them. And if you don't have fry seasoning in your life, then you're not on my level, because HelloFresh sent it to me. And you can get on my level if you order HelloFresh. And I can send you a free box because I have that ability. Hashtag not sponsored. Yet. That's when you say yet. That's okay. He wasn't paying attention. He didn't know it was his cue. He didn't see me pointing at him. I would say we'll take two, but this is live.
We'll just edit that out of the live video.
We'll edit that out of the live video. Edit it out of your minds. This one has a funky layer. So I'm also going to edit out the funky layer of onion. But the rest of it is still good, right? Oh yeah, okay. It was just like extra skin. That's weird. Weird. Sometimes onions are so confusing. Don't you agree, Producer Patrick?
They're like ogres.
They are like ogres because it's like they have like this layer that you have to get off, but sometimes it goes deeper than you think it does. I don't know. Strange, see? But like that's like an extra like outer skin that's stuck to that. Isn't that weird?
A little bit.
Isn't that ogreish, ogreific? See, in these like thin layers, that's how you know you got to get past those. And that one just went deeper than they usually do. Crazy. Crazy. I need a napkin. I got one in my pocket. Because I have pockets. I've seen a couple people log on. They haven't said anything. That's okay. Sometimes we're just behind the scenes people. Much like Producer Patrick. He sometimes logs on. Actually, he logs on every single time. In his mind, and I mean, he's here in person. He's logged on over there.
I need that much minced.
Okay. And so once I finish slicing these onions, I'm gonna mince some up for Producer Patrick to put in the meat. For the hamburgers. Hamburguesas. Man, this onion is potent. That means strong, right? I'm not incorrect in that?
Correct.
Okay, good. I know it says minced, but I'm just kind of small dicing, which is about as minced as you're going to get from me, sir.
Okay.
bit on the struggle bus, but I'm at the front of it and I'm about to get off. I'm not driving or anything. I'm not on it like for good. I'm not on the back of the bus where it takes a longer time to get off. I'm right there at the front and I'm about to get off the struggle bus. So that's good. And my peepers are burning a little bit, but it's okay. I'm not crying.
You're crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying. Oh, that was a squeak. Sorry, the onion squeaked in pain. Just kidding. That was the knife rubbing on the plastic. And you know what I'll have whenever I finish this onion and it's all done and I don't have to deal with it anymore? It'll be a sight for sore eyes. Because my eyes are sore and I'll be done, so it'll be a sight to behold. Get it? I'm punny. You're welcome.
So punny.
Yes, I understand how punny I am. Okay, there you go. Oh my goodness. Producer Patrick, don't you think it's just amazing how I just do that so perfectly? And it's like every single time I just chop the exact perfect amount or maybe a tiny bit more, but it's okay. Man, I'm so good at that. It's like, because I have my degree in cheflyhood, and so I am great at eyeballing it. But don't put your eyeballs on the onions because that's not okay. You will hurt yourself. I couldn't throw that away because I couldn't. I just kind of made a trash mound on the island, and Producer Patrick he's a lovely man, and he just took care of that for me. Here you go, sir. Thank you. He's just wonderful. And I love him so much. I do. I thought the elder unpaid intern was home. And I got an alert that she's home, but I have not seen her. She's probably sitting in her car watching my show and so enamored with how wonderful of a job I'm doing in life and in the kitchen. She's probably like, wow, she's doing a great job.
Only tablespoon of butter.
She must have her degree in cheflyhood or something.
And those are things. Butter first, though.
Don't worry, I'm wiping my hands on my paper towel, not my fancy apron pocket. We're going to get 1 tablespoon of butter because Producer Patrick said he needs that. Could you hand me another paper towel, please? Because I would like to wipe the onion juice off of the knife before cutting the butter with said knife. Some people might say, thank you, sir. Some people might say, that's disgusting that you use the same knife, and to which I say, well, this is our HelloFresh butter, so we have different butter for when we butter items. This butter is only used in HelloFresh meals, and so, I mean, it's fine. Really. It's fine butter. Here you go, sir. Because we have fancy butter from the land of Ireland, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's Irish butter. That's what we use for other items, and it's in a fancy butter dish, which is sitting on the counter. Producer Patrick, will you hand me the fancy butter dish so I can show our viewers, or you can show them if you would like. Wow, Kerrygold, that's what it's called. And this is the butter that you would use to butter toast or whatnot. Here you go, sir. And we have it sitting in a fancy tray that houses things like honey, and I know you need this, honey and salt and pepper and sugar and butter. And that's how we do life here. Jackie, hi. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited. I love when I see your name pop up because it makes my day go like this. Ping! I had to add my own sound effects because we're live and I can't. I don't have a sound effect maker. Producer Patrick, are you ready for these onions or no?
Almost.
Almost.
My
He's ready.
daughter's got them out first.
Hi, I love you. Hi, I love you. If y'all don't know, Jackie's my cousin, and I love her so much. And I'm trying to get her to come live with me. She doesn't know that. There's a knife. Okay. Jackie, come live with me. She doesn't even live near me, but I want her to come live with me so we can hang out and have awesome times. And just be together because I love her so much. So when I say I'm trying to get her to come live with me, I mean in my brain. She's like, you are? She didn't say that, but I'm sure she's thinking it. And we will... And I want to. Come on, let's go. We have schools around here. I'm sorry for shouting. My friends, she's in college and she's gonna do great things with her life. You come to school around here. You come live with me. I got a bedroom. You can stay there. We have another bedroom. And if you want the elder unpaid intern's bedroom, we'll kick her out and give her the other one. I'm just kidding. We won't do that. But they're both about the same size, so it doesn't really matter. We have a bed. There's closet space. And currently our Christmas stuff is in there, but we could find another place for it. Just for you. Come on. You just move on in. OMGGG. I think she loves this idea. Producer Patrick, are you down?
Sure.
He said sure. Listen, we make HelloFresh meals for 4 people. And there's only 3 of us here, so, I mean, you could be number 4. You could be an unpaid intern, and you don't even have to do anything. That's exactly what our unpaid interns do. And you don't have to be on screen. I don't know if you've noticed, but they never are, except for when they walk by. But, you know, now that I have the camera like this, you could walk by in the other opening and no one would even see you. You know? So, I mean, shh. That's great with me. Come on. I don't know. I'm going to have to find a name for you, though. Because you can't be the elder unpaid intern, and you can't be the younger unpaid intern. What did we call Emma? Younger unpaid intern. I don't want to call you the middle unpaid intern or the medium unpaid intern. We gotta have to come up with another name for you. No, never mind. I was gonna say a medium at Starbucks is a grande, and that's not what we're gonna call you, because that's just rude. The grande unpaid intern. So you're calling her large. No, that will not be happening. That reminded me of a joke that I'm not going to say. Small, medium, at large. But the punchline is a small, medium, at large. And if you know the joke, then there you go. You're welcome. And if you don't know the joke, then never mind. But I don't know if it's a rude joke or not, so I'm not going to say it. Is it rude, Producer Patrick?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well.
I mean, now they already know the punchline if you haven't heard it.
Yeah, well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Well, what can we call you? Oh, I need to do other things. I was so distracted by trying to find the perfect name for our newest unpaid intern that I got distracted. I mean, you haven't been hired yet, you know, and my hiring process is very rigorous. You have to prove yourself first. And let me tell you, it's not easy. It took many years for these other people to get jobs here. I'm just saying. Many years. I'm just kidding. It didn't. I just took them on. Producer Patrick, we don't take in stray animals, but we just invite people to come live with us. But we're going to have to stop that because we're running out of space. I might need a resume. Please, yes. And I'm going to need at least 3 references. But you can use your cousin Emily. I think she speaks highly of you. You could also use... You could also use my mom and probably Peyton, the dog, our mascot. Well, no, you know what? You find a third person. I've already given you 2. I can't help you too much with the hiring process. I'm very tough. Anyways, but literally anyone will do. But I'm gonna need 3 references. 1, 2, 3. Emily, Aunt Tricia, Peyton. Yeah, I'm sorry. We took Peyton off the list. You can't have her. Because she's easily bribed. So if you gave her a little treat, she would be like, oh, my favorite person. At first, she wasn't a fan of the youngest unpaid intern. And now she follows her around because she frequently drops crumbs. And so... there's a flaw in that plan. She's very easily bribed. Anyways, what I have here is mayo and also chipotle powder. And it says to add chipotle powder to taste. Start with a pinch and then taste and add more from there if desired. I'm just going to add it all. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Because you never know. Might be a little too pungent. But probably I'll end up adding probably all of it or most of it. Do we have the scissors, sir? We have a scissor moment. So, yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. But you know what, Jackie, I will tell you. Oh, I don't need a scissor because this has a tear. Whatever. I will tell you, though, that your mom doesn't work for the show. So, I can't, well... You know what? You don't need any references. I already know. I spoke to your cousin Emily, and she said, well, golly gosh darn, if you don't take her on, you're doing yourself an injustice. And that was enough for me. I was sold. So, pack your bags. I mean, you know, it'll take a little bit extra work. You'll have to transfer school. Really, you'd have time to do your schooling here because, let me tell you, I don't require much from the unpaid interns. I really don't. Now, Producer Patrick, well, he does a lot of work. He doesn't have the luxury of the unpaid intern job. But that's on him, because he said, hey, you know, let's do this. And actually, not really. It was just my idea, and I roped him into it. But also, it's not my fault that Producer Patrick is such beautiful alliteration. Because, you know, unpaid intern Patrick is not beautiful alliteration, you know. And I understand that the elder unpaid intern also is not beautiful alliteration, but those people came later. Producer Patrick was here from the beginning, you know. So anyways, we'll just call you unpaid intern Jackie. But I will give you a job, and your job will be to make sure that you're still watching, so that when no one else is here, someone will talk to me. I know that sounds sad, but I'm telling you, a lot of people watch the replay. So, and it's a Saturday. We don't usually go live on a Saturday, and people are very busy. And I'm just glad that you're here, and I don't even know if you're still here because you're either rolling on the floor laughing so hard, or you jumped off to pack your bags, or you're just watching with excitement in your mind. Sir, I need a spoon, sir. I'm so sorry. I do have a spoon, but it's my tasting spoon, so I don't know if I'm allowed to use that spoon. I came prepared. Thank you. He gave me the little spoon. I like this one. Chipotle powder, sharp pinch, seasonal salt and pepper, set aside. Okay. So, yeah. Producer Patrick, I think she left to go pack her bags. Here I have my salt cellar. We did give the younger unpaid intern a job, and that was to get more salt. Here's the pepper pot. And she just played while her mother did it. But her mother did bring her homework, so, you know, I guess it's fine. I didn't say she had to get the job done. I just said she had to get the job done. And so, you know, it got done. So that's fine. What's the sauce? Oh, let me tell you. This is mayo and chipotle powder and some salt and pepper. And I might add more chipotle powder. But first, we must use the clinky to taste it. Yeah, we need more. Wait, where did my napkin go? Got it. Okay, I missed my pocket. So we're adding more chipotle powder. I'm glad that you're studying. That's good, you know, because if you're gonna work here, you need to know what's happening. I mean, you don't actually, but I do have a question though. Are you a picky eater? Because I have to tell you, Jackie, I already have 2 picky eaters here, and I don't want another one because they're picky about different things. And I'm over here like, ooh, new foods, let's try it. And one of them is like, okay, and the other one is like, no. And I'm like, oh.
Wouldn't that make me not a picky eater?
Huh?
Wouldn't that make me not a picky
No, because sometimes you're the no vote. And then you interrupted me because I was going to say, and other times the other one is like, okay, and the first one is like, no. Okay, we've used our clinky. Now we go to a clinger. She said she's picky. You're fired. That's good. We'll allow you to use the DoorDash account. Okay? Anyways. But, you know, I think that you would try the things that I've made so far, correct? I mean, they're good. I don't know. I feel like we need some more. Producer Patrick, I'm fighting the urge to just dump it all in. But I don't think that's a good idea. Well, and then I don't like spicy, so, you know. She says as she fights the urge to dump the rest of the chipotle powder in the mayo. So okay. We've compromised Clinky and Clinger number 1. Now we go to Clinger number 2. It's good. Okay. Delicious. Delicious. And you know what's real fun is that whenever I'm picking the meals, and I pick the meals, but if there's ever something, oh, that's a little bit of too much chipotle powder, but it's good. If there's ever something I can't decide on, I send a group message for votes. You know, we're like, I don't know, which one do you want, this one or that one? And I send it to producer Patrick and the elder unpaid intern, and I'm like, take a vote. And you could be part of that. And that's special, I'm telling you. Right there. That's super special. It smells so good in here. So good. Okay. I don't know what producer Patrick is doing. He's making onions. And he's added barbecue sauce to said onions. And I'm pretty sure that's what I'm smelling. And it smells so good. So, okay, set aside. Got it. So now he's going to melt, what is smelt? He's gonna melt 1 tablespoon of butter in a large pan. And he already did that. Oh, because this is to make the onions. And you add the sliced onion and you season with salt. And you cook those, stirring occasionally until they're softened and light brown, which takes 10 to 15 minutes. And then you stir in half the barbecue sauce that was provided. And you do that. And then you turn it off the heat. And you transfer those to a medium bowl and you wash out the pan. And that's what producer Patrick is about to work on right now. So if you hear a sizzle, that was, whew, there's a plume of smoke that's just arisen over the sink from the hot pan. Wow, that's exciting. Are you packing your bags, Jackie? I need you to submit a transfer to schools. See what's around here. We have Rice is in Houston. That's not too far of a drive. You know, it'll be fine. And if you could do something online, then hot dog, you know, it's whatever. It'll be so exciting. And now I just can't stop thinking about the possibilities. And I'm just gonna need you to, come on. They're already packed. Whoa, don't you get my hopes up. Don't you do that to me. I'm sensitive and I'll cry. Can't afford rice, LOL. Okay, well, what about beans? If you can't afford rice, maybe you can afford beans. No? Producer Patrick, are you not listening to my jokes? Because they're gold. You're not? I said if you can't afford rice, maybe you can afford beans. Because rice is a school. Beans is not.
Might be.
Not around here. But you can drive a Pinto. Just kidding. Could you, I'm done with the pepper. You don't have to take it. I just realized, I'm just wanted to tell you I'm done. You know, there's other options too. There's University of Houston, Clear Lake, which is even closer to me than Rice. I should stop saying this information over public because I live in Canada, eh? Just kidding. I don't live in Canada. I just have a Canadian address. Anyways, but there's, you know, U of H, and there's Rice, and there's, I don't actually know all the schools around here because I don't, A&M, isn't there one that's not too far from here? But I don't know. There's things though, you know. I know there's one somewhere, and I don't want to say where because I've said too much. But if you can't afford rice, you can always afford beans. And rice is not that expensive. We have rice in our pantry. So, I'm just kidding. But, you know, you just find one that it's acceptable, and you just, come on. And I know it'll be a completely different time zone from where you are. But, I mean, well, we're an hour behind you, so that feels like an hour more to have a great time every day. Or study, whatever you gotta do. You know? You know? So, yeah. I'm gonna go what schools are around me. I'll look it up later. Actually, no, I won't, because I have no idea what school has what you need. So I'm not going to be helpful in that area. I'll teach you. I'll homeschool you. I'm just kidding. You will never be a successful nurse if we take that route. I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to get back to the task at hand, which actually I don't think I have anything to do in this current moment of time. But I'll tell you what's happening behind the scenes. While onions cook, so the potatoes are on a baking sheet with a large drizzle of oil and fry seasoning and salt and pepper, and they're roasting in the toaster oven for 25 minutes. And producer Patrick has mixed pork, minced onion, fry seasoning, salt and pepper. And he made patties, and he's cooking said patties. So, a person was detected in my driveway. I bet you that's the elder unpaid intern. She's been sitting in her car watching the whole time. She hasn't, actually, because I'd have seen her on here.
No, that was the neighbors walking by.
She's a hooligan. Never mind, the neighbors were walking by. Producer Patrick saw them out the window. I don't know where the elder unpaid intern is, because I thought she was at home, but whatever. You can't see her car though, huh?
Nope.
He can't. It's too far. The window doesn't show all of that information, you know. So then he's going to heat a drizzle of oil in the pan, which he already did. And the patties are in there, and he's going to cook them until they're browned and cooked through, 4 to 7 minutes per side. And in the last 1 to 2 minutes of cooking, was that me? No, that was you. I didn't do it. You top each patty with cheddar. Wow. And then you're going to cover that pan until the cheese melts and remove it and set it aside and toast the buns until golden. Wow. You know? So it's just exciting, the things that are happening here. I think I'm done with all of this, sir. But you're very busy, so. Makes me nervous. Okay. Here, set it over here. Set it over here. Don't set it there. Okay. Thank you, sir. The lid was hanging off the counter a little bit, and it was making me nervous because that makes me nervous. What are you having for dinner, Jackie? You know what you could be having? A barbecue cheddar pork burger. That's right. With some potato wedges and sauce. I don't know what to say. Now I just can't stop thinking about you coming here. My mom made some baked pork chops. You need to bring your mom over here. She just needs to... She's going to be a guest on my show one day. And we don't have that many rooms. Oh, but they were freezer burnt. Whoops. Well, that's not what you want. But, you know, that's on you, my friend. I have a cake I want to cook. Wow. Well, bring it over here. Just kidding. Our oven doesn't work. We have a toaster oven, though. And the elder unpaid intern has made brownies in it. I think you can make a cake in there. We also have cookies, Producer Patrick, that we still haven't tried. We need to eat those cookies.
Okay.
That, you know what? When we get the oven fixed, that'll be our celebration. Cookies. I got some cake icing decorations I want to play around with. Well, hold on. Okay, actually, I can't get to it right now because it's under some other things. But in my island, which is right here, half of it, well, not half of it, a third of it is full of baking items. Icing tips, different size cake pans, cookie cutters, and decorating sets, all sorts of things. And you could use all of them if you were here. I'll send you a picture no matter how bad it looks. Oh, good. Are you doing that now? Are you gonna make a cake now? Wow. You know, my birthday's coming up in July, which is under 100 days from now. And you know, you just come on and you just stay here and wow. And you know, I feel like everyone in the family just loves to bake. And okay, but if you get up and make it now, then take me with you. It's just you and me in this world. I've inspired you. Okay. It's not you and me in this world, but it's you and me in this live. So but also, and you know what? You have cake, and you make a cake, and I have ice cream. So, hot dog, we'll just have cake and ice cream. Although, full disclosure, that ice cream might be freezer burnt. Full disclosure. So, the potatoes have come out of the toaster oven. Hot dog. I love ice cream. I haven't had some in a while. I haven't either. I'm sorry. That was sticky. So there's ice cream on my fingers. I haven't either because it's been in there for a while. But ice cream is my favorite. And if you said, hey, do you want ice cream or do you want cake? I would choose ice cream in a heartbeat. But I still like cake because it has icing on it, and that's delicious. And Millennium flavor, Bluebell. I'm not sure if I've had it, but there's a new flavor of Bluebell that I really want to try, and it's called Cookies and Cream Cone or something. And I really want to try it. But they don't have it at Target. or at least online, and that's where I get my groceries, from Target. So that's a problem. It's not a problem because I don't need it, but it's a problem because I want it. Don't do it, it's hot. You're gonna burn yourself. It's too hot to hold. I can't put it back. I made a decision and I just had to go with it. These are still soft. It's okay though. I really don't mind. I don't know what I'm tasting with a spoon, but it's my tasting spoon. I put a spoon in my pocket. I got excited and thought, hey, I'm gonna put that for next time I need to taste something, which will be tonight. So I stuck a spoon in my pocket. And then we started cooking and I realized this is all stinker food. I don't need a spoon. But next time I need a spoon, it'll be there, and I'll be like, whoa. Did you have to order a whole new oven part since you got sent the wrong one? Yes. Yes, we had to order a whole new one, and unfortunately, they won't reimburse the first one until they get it back. But we haven't sent it back yet. And yes, I do like Nutella, but I don't buy it because it's evil. And I'll eat it. I like Nutella in small portions because it's very rich and very sweet. And I like sweet things, but my favorite kind of ice cream is Moose Tracks, and usually it's in a frozen yogurt variety. Thank you, producer Boundary. You know me so well. Why is there extra?
You can't put all those on those burgers.
Oh, okay.
We had extra last time too.
You can put some on the fries though.
That would be at your discretion for your fries.
Yeah, I'm not putting it on all the fries. Go get her, Cheddar. Are you making a Nutella cake? You could use my kitchen, all of it. You can use every single bit of it. As long as you clean up after yourself. I'm sorry. No, I would like to try that though. Wait, Nutella? You've never had Nutella? Hi, Aunt June. Nutella's good, but it's very rich and very sweet, and it's good in little, it's good on things like Nutella toast. A thin layer. Baby, you just spilt hot water and put your hand in it. Would you like some cheese? I'm making a golden yellow cake with milk chocolate icing. That sounds delicious. Put some Nutella on it. Just kidding. Don't do that. What you're doing sounds perfect. I would like to try Nutella. Oh, yes. Okay. I gotcha. A Nutella cake would be really good. But difficulties. La 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 la. Aunt June, I'm stealing Jackie. She's gonna come live with me, and she's gonna be one of my unpaid interns. I'm stealing her. So I need y'all to find a school that's closer so I can steal her. You can come visit us too, but you'll have to share a room because we're running out of space. But I'm stealing her. She'd probably be happy for you to steal me for a while, LOL. Come on! Pack your bags! I mean, I'm telling you. We'll leave you alone for you so you can study. And we'll feed you our 4th meal 3 times a week. And but don't worry, you'll eat more than 3 times a week. We do feed the elder unpaid intern more than that. But we have other things that are not HelloFresh. And you just come right on, and you just come on. Let's just come on. You know, I'm sure it's just a super easy process. There's burnt cheese, and I'm going to eat it. Hey, Sharon. I want this one, please.
Whichever one you want.
Okay. Hey, Sharon, I'm just over here trying to convince my cousin to come live with me. No big deal. You know, the huge. Sharon, how is Tina doing? Would you tell her I said hello and I miss her? I miss you both. But I don't think she's on Facebook, is she? Anyways. We're about to put the food together, as one does. Producer Patrick, I have a feeling that the elder unpaid intern is going to put her fries right back in the toaster oven. So, we won't put any on a plate for her. Because she likes crispy fries, and these are not. But that's okay because our oven is broken, so we had to do what we had to do.
Well, plus they'll be cold by the time she gets to them.
Plus, they'll be cold by the time she gets to them, and that's no lie. Our tongs are tonging. My friends, I have to tell you something. I always test my tong for tongability. And one time, not too long ago, probably like 2 weeks ago, I was watching somebody's Facebook story, and he was grilling, and he picked up his tongs, and he said that he picked up his tongs, and he did this. And he's like, gotta test them and make sure they're still tonging. I don't think those are the exact words he used, but it was something along those lines, and I thought, he knows. He knows. You gotta test your tongs. Honk, honk. Don't worry, I'm not touching my nose. I'm not close to my nose, but looks can be deceiving. Hi, Ernie. How you doing? We're having burgers. Barbecue cheddar pork burgers, and I'm excited. Yes. I'm excited, yes. I'm sorry, that was maybe a little too much tongue testing. Thank you, sir. 2 plates. Yes, because the elder unpaid intern, Shane here. Is that mine or yours?
Whatever.
Okay. Ooh, delicious. Thank you, sir. Wow. All right. Now we prepare them. Hello, Paula. So I'm gonna put some chipotle mayo on. It says to put it on the top bun, but guess what? We're doing top and bottom bun. And why is that? Because we're a bunch of saucy people. I know the people I live with. They accept nothing less than sauce on both sides. Ain't that right, Producer Patrick?
That's right.
Yeah, we haven't heard enough from you tonight, so we had to do a Q&A with you, and that was your cue, and you ate it, so good job. You you ate it.
That's what I hope I'll be doing.
Are you gonna need ketchup?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it. I think I got ketchup in my eye.
Did you?
Does that mean I have hindsight?
Except this is nice.
Oh, it's HEB. That's okay. I didn't really get ketchup in my eye. I just saw that meme earlier and I thought, I need to use hindsight. Get it? Hindsight? Oh my goodness. You get it. You're smart cookies. But Producer Patrick is right. It's not Heinz. It's HEB. Paula, did you get your crawfish? It's important to me that you got your crawfish. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate the LOL. I know, I'm so punny. And those are the kind of golden jokes that you would get when you live here. In Canada, eh? I'm just kidding. It's just a Canadian address. Producer Patrick, which one? You want that one? Don't worry, I didn't drop it. I didn't. I really didn't. Okay, and now we take our barbecued onions.
Oh yeah, do we do anything with this barbecue?
Huh? Oh, I guess if you want to put it on your burger or on your fries.
Oh yeah, so spread bottom buns with remaining barbecue sauce, spread top buns with the aioli.
Oh, okay, well, I put the bottom buns with the aioli and the top, so guess what? Looks like we're just going to be putting both on the top. Ain't that the truth, Ruth? Okay, that's enough for 2 more, right? It's gonna have to be. Okay. And then we'll take the extra barbecue sauce. Thank you, sir. La 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 la. May I give you that, please? Oh, I don't need that. Okay. And we're just gonna put, you know what? I'm just gonna drizzle the onions with it.
Okay.
And you could even put some of this on your fries if you wanted. All right. La 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 la. La 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 la. I hope you can see what I'm doing, friends, because I scooted forward. I could back up. Beep, beep, beep. Just making sure the mascot heard my beeping so that she could get out the way. Get the onions off of here, and I'm gonna get some fries. Delicious. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. And Jackie, I gotta tell you something. Usually we split our fries 3 ways, but we would make sure to split them 4 ways just for you, I promise. Because we love you. And we feed people that live with us. So you just come on. Just ask the dog. She gets lots of food.
Probably too much.
Yeah. She does get too much. Wait, you mean the dog?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if you meant like I left too much on the tray. Okay, well. She does get too much food. Did I just stick my arm in barbecue sauce? A little bit. That's okay. No problem. Definitely better than freezer burnt pork chops. Hey, well, if you would not have left them too long, that's on you. I'm blaming you. That's not your mom's fault. That was your freezer. And I don't know who bought them, but I still say that's on you. Okay. So, I'm going to leave these here for the elder unpaid intern because I already know she's going to put them right back in the toaster oven. That's about the same, right? Fries are my weakness. So good, LOL. Yes, well, let me tell you something. We have fries. Well, we have potatoes a lot. So, anyways. Okay, I'm not going to try this on camera. And I'm going to tell you why. And it's, you bought them 8 months ago. Girl. It's a good thing your mom made them. So, good job, Aunt June. Thank you for feeding her the food that she bought 8 months ago. Anyways, I'm not going to try this on camera because it's going to be very messy and I don't feel like doing that. So I'm just going to show you, and I'm going to tell you something. I should have showed you this before I just did this, but I just sprinkled some cheese right on top of my fries. You want some, producer?
Thank you.
Okay. Some better cheddar. Here you go. It's not hot.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm holding it with my hands. Okay. I'm gonna give you these so I can grab the people and show them the things. And I'll put the ketchup away and get the trash bag out of the way. That's right, I just threw it in the middle of the floor. She bought those pork chops 8 months ago. No wonder they're freezer burnt. Okay. Ew, there's pickle juice in the way. That's the elder unpaid intern's pickle juice. Okay. All right. La 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 la. I don't know why my heel hurts. Hi, welcome to a close-up. Here's our burgers. There's onions with barbecue sauce. And there's cheese. That's so good. And there's a pork burger, whatever. And there's the chipotle aioli. And here's the fries with the cheese that I put on top. And there's my tripod. Anyways, I'm going to have to heat these up a little bit because my cheese didn't melt because my fries are no longer hot. But that's okay. I'll try a fry for y'all. Cheers. Don't be jealous. You can have them next time we have them. Come on. Anyways. I shouldn't have done that. Thank you for joining us. And I hope that you enjoy your time here. And also, I wish you well, friends. And drink your water. And here's the snacks. Just kidding, those are my protein bars. Okay. Okay, have a good weekend, and I'll see you on... I don't know if we'll probably not be cooking on Tuesday because the oven. So, I'll keep you posted. Thanks for being here, and happy birthday, J-Dab. We love you. Bye!